Unit 5, Lesson 4, Taco Tongue Evil Eyebrow, Part 2. Today we're going to be talking about conditional probability and independent events. All right, go ahead and turn your lesson to Taco Tongue Evil Eyebrow, Day 2. All right, we talked about Evil Eyebrow. That's where the Rock does his little evil eyebrow. He raises one eyebrow independently and the other one doesn't raise. So just being able to do one eyebrow at a time, basically. So we used our data from yesterday. This is the data that we got from yesterday's class, and so we're going to be using that data. But this is now saying, given the person has yes, evil eyebrow, so this green column that I have, what's the probability that they also have taco tongue? So basically what I'm asking for is just the people that can do evil eyebrow. I'm only talking about my people that I'm sampling as evil eyebrow. So the denominator is going to be 18. So, and then that's going to be 83%. And then let's look at the number 3. It says, given the probability that is no evil eyebrow, so it's notice in the red column, is that it's just the 12 there. And so there I have just the people that can do evil eyebrow or cannot do evil eyebrow. I want to know what's the probability they can do taco tongue, and that's 42%. All right, so that's, if you notice on the red part, this says, this is the way it would be written in the probability. The conditional statement says the probability that yes, taco tongue, given, that's what the line means, given yes, evil eyebrow. And that's the condition, that it's yes, evil eyebrow, and the condition is the denominator. So the second one, you can see number 3, was the probability of yes, taco tongue, given no evil eyebrow. And so again, the given means that line, and the condition is no evil eyebrow. And that's the denominator. The definition of two independent events or events are independent if knowing whether or not one event has occurred does not change the probability that the other will occur. So one does not affect the outcome of the other. So for instance, if I'm not at school, will you be at school? Does me being at school affect if you're at school or not? If I'm not your mother or I don't pick you up for school, then no, it won't affect you. And you'll still be at school whether I'm at school or not because we are independent of each other. However, if I was your mother and I was your ride to school and I was sick that day, then maybe you wouldn't be able to get to school because I would have been your ride and you would have to find another ride. And if you weren't able to find a ride, then you wouldn't get to school. So therefore, we would not be independent. But these here that we're talking about are independent events where one event does not affect the other. All right, so let's look at here. And in class, I said stop here, and then we did this next part together. But you're going to find the following, and you're going to write it as a decimal, a fraction, decimal, and a percent. But the first thing says, what's the probability of yes, taco tongue? And so that's just the 24 out of 30. Yes, taco tongue given evil eyebrow. So given evil eyebrow, remember, is this part here. So I only look at that, and that's where the 10 came from here. The next one, no evil eyebrow. So that's going to be this one, given. Again, remember, that's the given. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. And then the next one, are they independent? If they're the same, they're independent, okay? So we're saying if this is the probability of A, if it's equal to the probability of A given B, and it's equal to the probability of A given not B, then yes, we say they're independent. So the lessons that we learned today about conditional probability is written like this, probability of A given B, where B is my denominator, that's my condition, and that's my denominator. And basically I'm saying I am telling you B occurs. So if we know B occurs, what's the probability of A happening? For the second thing we learned is, of course, this is the formula, and this formula will be given to you on your test, where you have A and B divided by B. Independent events are knowing one does not change no matter what happens to the other event. And these 3 are equal if that's the case. Okay, so look here, and it says what's the probability of L given E? Remember, given E, and E is going to be the 2 events E is going to be together. So we're going to go ahead and try here. So I'm saying the EPS course, so when I look here and I go, okay, EPS course, and I say, what's the probability my grade's lower than a B, given I have the EPS course, okay? And I'm going to get 0.5. And then I'm gonna say, what's the probability of the next one? And I get 0.34. And then finally the last one, 0.1261. All right, go ahead and read these, and if there's having any trouble, please let me know, and I will help you more in class if you need any additional help. Thank you very much.